wrestling fans, I'm Charlie G with your Indie Cut Warrior Wrestling recap, prediction, and preview show. This is since our broadcast of Warrior 18 got screwed up, I'm going to recap that first and then go into Warrior 19. So we begin. First off, it was Davey Bang replacing Brian Pillman Jr., who could not make it, going against Silas Young. Solid match here. Davey really held his own against Silas, but in the end, Silas won. Silas 0-1 on this prediction. Next up, it was the Lucha Scramble match for the Warrior Wrestling Lucha title. We had Drago Kid, Antonio San Francisco, Gringo Loco, Sam Adonis, and of course your champion, Aramis. A wild, crazy match. I don't know how we were able to maintain commentary on this, but it was fun. They wrestled all over the venue. The Bendix venue was very creative, you might say, with how they had their amphitheater going. And it was Sam Adonis with a 450 splash onto, I believe it was ASF and Aramis, and he pinned Aramis, of all things, to win the championship. So Sam is your new Lucha champion. Congrats to him. I actually got that one right. Next up, it was Mil Muertes and Beastman. Beastman debuted his new Mastodon gear. Pretty cool. He said it was very warm wrestling. These two horses were just what you think, just going at it, tooth and nail, hard hitting, and Mil Muertes won this one. Next, I actually got that one right too. Next up was Myron Reed versus KC Navarro. Real cool match. Speed, quickness, agility by both these guys, and KC won this. Got that one right as well. Next up, it was Rohit Raju versus Warhorse. Another good match. All these matches were really good that evening. In the end, it was Rohit with the win. Actually got that one wrong, but I figured Rohit was going to do something dastardly to win, and I believe he held the ropes. So there you go. Next up was Tom Lawler versus Anthony Henry. Actually, pretty cool match between these two. They seem like they're best friends in the beginning. They shook hands, actually. Tom was dancing Daisy Dukes and all this other stuff, but they're hard hitting, punching each other, and Tom Lawler ended up winning the match. God, if it wasn't by submission, he had to hold on, and this ended up pinning Henry. It looked like my mistake, kind of, but Lawler won. I got that one right as well. Next up, the real fun match of the show, Dante Martin and Sky Blue versus Isaiah Velasquez and Kylie Ray. Like I said, fun match. Everyone got to interact with each other, goofing around, serious business, making fun of each other. I enjoyed it. Great match. And Sky Blue pinned Kylie Ray for the win. Kylie was a little surprised, but they hugged each other at the end. And then, of course, the camera guy gimmick got the shot of the night with Sky Blue kissing Dante Martin. So there you have it. They are now online official, if you might say. But we all kind of knew that going into the match. Fun match. Great atmosphere with these four. Check that out if you can. Next up was the main event. The Warrior Champion Will Ospreay versus the Beast Brian Cage. I don't know. This one was just outstanding between these two. At the end, Will said, I don't know how Brian is not on TV every week. I agree. I don't know how Cage is not on TV every week. Will Ospreay did end up winning, which I called as well. Hit his hidden blade after a couple of high-flying moves. It was this real cool match. And, yeah, great night all around. I can't thank them enough. We had fun. Seating-wise, not bad. We got to look straight down on the ring. If you saw the pictures I took, real cool. If you got autographs like I did, man, you walked around a lot. Because you had to walk up and down stairs to get around and up and down. It was pretty cool. So, nice place. If they go back to Menix, I hope to be there again. But yeah, so I was 6-2 on that night. Not bad on my part. A little surprised. But yeah, cool. Before I continue, I just want to thank the continued support from DJ Ansi, I Am with Toza, Get the Tables, WrestleCast Radio with Brian. Thank you again for letting me promote the shows on your Discords and that. Yeah, I can't thank you enough. I mean, we got a few more listeners. Sorry it got screwed up so badly. We changed things around. Hopefully you can listen this time. I'm sure Tom will have all the info since I did not write it down. Oops me, it's been a busy, long day. So let's go on to the Warrior Wrestling 19, February 12th, 2022, from Cicero Stadium. So there we have the card right there. So let's run down in, I believe, the order I'm going in. We have Warhorse starting off versus Dalton Castle. This one should be fun. Dalton's been on a little bit of a break. Warhorse is wrestling all over the place. I think after this match, he's heading off to England for about a month or so. You never know. He might travel back and forth like Ospreay is doing, and Jonathan Gresham, for all I know. But I have Dalton winning this. Just because it's a little convenient to have him come to the show out of nowhere and win. You know, it's Warhorse kind of regular. And I think Dalton's just a little bit better. I'm not going to tie it there. But Dalton for the win on this. Next, I believe, is Sky Blue versus Miranda Alizé. Once again, we have Alizé a little bit on her break, and Sky is wrestling twice or 3 times a week. AEW, Chicago Indies. She's actually wrestling at Fusion Wrestling on the 11th. So check that out if you can. I have Sky winning this, of course. Sky's on a roll. Pinning Kylie, winning the at 17 as well. So yeah, Sky Blue for the win here. Next, I have the Lucha Championship match with Lince Dorado making his long-awaited debut back in the Indies against the champion Sam Adonis. Sam here for the win. You don't win and then lose the next show. Even at Warrior Wrestling, that's a little out of character, but I think Sam's going to win this hands down. Sam's been traveling all over the place too, even though winter being what it is in the United States lately. Hopefully he can make it to the show, as I hope this whole card does, because last week's Indies were really screwed up from travel restrictions and weather and what have you. So hopefully all these matches take place. Sam for the win here real easily. Next up, this one should be fun with Casey Navarro and Papa Brian Cage. If you know what I'm talking about, there's Twitter and all their other handles. They're having fun with this against Acclaimed Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. So this is the unused AEW wrestler Brian Cage versus the almost heavily used Acclaimed with Casey. So I have Cage and Navarro winning this. I actually got to see them enter last show, coming down the stairs and saying they should just jump Will Ospreay right then and there. I said, go for it. They kind of giggled and laughed. These two are having fun, hanging out together, wrestling each other, wrestling in the same venues, all over the place right now. So, yeah, I think Cage and Navarro for the win here, which I believe would set up something in April, or not April, sorry, in the March Indianapolis show. Yeah, I think AEW Acclaim can lose here to Cage and Navarro, and I'll be happy with that because yo, just keep your mouth shut. Next up should be the fun one: Dante Martin versus Bandito. What can I say? Bandito is awesome. Dante Martin is really awesome at these shows. I'm going to go with Bandito, even though I think Dante will win. But I just think Bandito has to win this. Yeah, I just think he's going to win this. I have no reasoning. Sorry. Next, we have Speedball Mike Bailey versus Santana. Yes, Santana of the Inner Circle, as of right now, is doing some singles action. This is his preview match, I guess, before he goes to Terminus and Jonathan Gresham's show and going against Gresham for the Ring of Honor Championship, which I hope he wins there. So, of course, I'm picking Santana to win in this match. Should be fun. Mike Bailey's been an Impact, kicking things up, but kind of losing. So, I'm going to go with Santana here to be a little evil, a little dastardly maybe, and get the win here. Next up, the fun match I will enjoy mostly. Alex Zane versus Minor Reed versus Gringo Loco versus Blake Christian. Now, if you've seen Blake, Loco, and Zane at their GCW shows the last couple of weeks, they are top of their game right now. Gringo Loco last week jumping off goalpost on the Psycho Clown, bloody mess and all. Awesome match. I can't wait to talk to him and say how awesome that match was. And even Blake and Alex Zane's match is cool. Their Hammerstein matches were just they're on point right now, and I'm happy to see it. This one's hard to pick, but I'm going to pick Blake Christian actually pinning Gringo Loco, which will make him more angrier, and maybe we'll get an angry Gringo Loco come March and April. So we'll see. But Blake to win here. It's hard to pick, but I'm going to go that way. Next, we have the mean tag teams of Anthony Henry and JD Drake, known as the World Horsemen, versus the Briscoe brothers, Jay and Mark. Ring of Honor Hall of Famers to be. This should be a brutal, awesome match. Hopefully they have time to wrestle, unlike they did at GCW. This should be fun. I'm going with the Briscoes. How can you not? I mean, really. They're in Cicero Stadium. Who knows where they're going to end up? This could be an all-out brawl. They can end up by our table, which I hope they kind of do. Just don't mess up the gear. But yeah, I'm going with the Briscoes over the Work Horsemen. Finally, the main event, which as you can see here in the big print, the Warrior Women's Champion Thunder Rosa versus Athena. Yes, the person formerly known as Something Moon is back in the Indies and happy to be back. If you want to check her out on Twitch, that's Half Dragon AP. She was real cool last week. It said, you know, can't wait to call you a match. And she's thinking about maybe going to the, you know, overseas. You never know. She has to take a look at it. So I sent her a couple of places to go to. So DJ NC in 55 Dark, if she comes in, treat her gracefully, right? As much as I'd like Athena to win, I think it'd be kind of cool. I just got to go with Thunder Rosa. Sorry. They're both going to probably hate me for saying what I'm saying right now, but Thunder for the win. It's going to be a great match, I'm pretty sure. It might be, I can't say match or not because you have Bandito and the tag teams and the four-way, but yeah, it's going to be one of those great matches, and hopefully everyone can see this, talk about it, spread the word, get everyone to talk about Mike Sanfordini. Hope you watch this match. It should be fun. So that's my recap, preview, and prediction of Warrior Wrestling 18 and 19. Hope you enjoyed the cut. Hope you join us in Cicero Stadium. And if you do, please stop by the table and say hi. We're more than happy to say hi. And maybe you can want to buy a shirt or two, or, you know, just grab a card and check us out. No more Podbean, so check those socials for where to go find it. I'll put it in Discord, so don't worry. And then listen to Tom's interview with Steve Torello. It should be awesome and a great insight. So until next time, which hopefully is Saturday, see you there, and enjoy wrestling, everyone. Take care, be safe, and be kind, everyone.